Hey everyone, Fabian, Empire Build Academy. I just wanted to show you something, and something that you need to be aware of. I am not sure if the people are not aware, but I just want to show you about stamina. If we go into here, you can see there that 500 stamina costs 3,000 gems. I've actually made the mistake of buying this in the past. Now, if I was to go and have a look at that in the items, and we can do that by going via this method up here where I've put my lovely little arrow, click onto that, go across to the item section on here and find that same item in here, you can see that it would actually cost you 2,000 to buy the stamina in here. So it's 2,000 gems for 500. We'd buy 10 times 200. But again, if I went back to the black market and looked at it in there, 50 times 10 is 3,000. So just be aware, there may even be some other ones that I haven't noticed that work out more expensive buying it via the black market. You also get some rebuy chances as well, and this is also increased based on your level. Let's go to the next one up, which is the auction house, and this is where you can buy some very special items where you are bidding with other people. So you can see these are all the different ones we've got here. You can see 1,000 is being bought for 18,500. That is crazy. Have a look at that. 18,500 is being bid for 1,000 of the stamina, where I've just seen for the same price I could get that for 4,000 and not even be bidding against anyone. So that is actually bizarre that people have bid this much, unless I am really looking at something completely wrong here. 550, 500. It's all right, I'm doing my maths here. 50, 500. 500 stamina for 2,000 gems. 1,000 would cost me 4,000, but people have gone and bid 15,000, 17,000 gems on this particular item. So that is mental. That is really, really crazy. It really is. So that is something you definitely need to be aware of, is not paying for stamina via the auction. And I'm just going to flick back into there as well quickly, just make sure there's no other ones that I can see. It's actually making me want to go and check all the different ones. So maybe that's something that people are aware of as a bug, that you're bidding way too much for the stamina via this method. Are there other ones as well? If there is, please do mention it in the comments. I think it's important that we're not overpaying for all of the different goods that we can purchase. But yeah, 18,000 was the bid for 1,000 stamina in the auction house, and that is definitely overpriced, because you can get that same stamina just via the items method for 4,000. It looked like the bid didn't even start until 11,000, so already it's 7,000 over. And yeah, that's just mental. Maybe it's down to the 999 that I could purchase. Let me just go and double check that quickly. I'm just going to go very quickly back into the items, and then this time what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually purchase, because you can see that it says 999. So if I go and buy 10 in here, there's my 10 for 2,000. Let's purchase that. That's why it goes up in price. That is why, because you can see that now to buy 10, it's going to cost me 6,400. There you go. So we managed to find out what was going on and the reason for that. But what I will say again is still being aware that you don't want to be spending 18,000. Obviously, it can get quite expensive. So that is interesting. But personally, I'd be going in and buying my stamina each day from here. I'm just trying to think now. So it was 1,000 stamina. So again, if I went all the way up to 20, you can see actually it's really, really expensive. So it all makes sense to me at the end. But obviously, just be aware that you can go and purchase that stamina every day first before doing it via the method in the auction house. I can now see that the auction house can be a lot cheaper, and it's only those first 10 that are going to be worth 2,000. So 40, you can see 117,000 it does get astronomical. I wasn't aware of this. I never really bought stamina from here other than the 2000. So hopefully I've corrected myself and made that aware for you guys out there as well. Only be buying the stamina from the auction house if you've done this method first and you don't want to be paying the additional extortionate rates that the prices go up to. Do let me know in the comments if there's anything else like this that is confusing. It could certainly confuse me, it really did. I'll hold my hands up, and I thought it was a crazy way to buy stamina, but now it definitely does make sense. Hopefully this has helped someone out there in how they are buying their stamina. I'm going to leave it there for this particular video. Again, do get involved in the comments for anything else, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Thanks for watching.